All right, I have made a terrible mistake. A modern mistake. A tiny button autocorrect technology betrayal of a mistake. I sent a text message, and not just any text message. A disaster message. Now listen, I don't text. I don't trust texting. Texting is like whispering into a machine and hoping it doesn't embarrass you later. Back in my day, if you had something to say, you called the person. You used your voice, with tone, with emotion, with the ability to say, "That's not what I meant," immediately. But texting? Oh no. Texting just sits there, silent, cold, judging you, waiting to ruin your reputation with one wrong word. So this all started yesterday. My grandson says, "Grandpa, just text Aunt Linda instead of calling. It's faster." Faster? Since when did communication become a race? I'm not trying to win a medal, I'm trying to say hello. But fine, I said, all right, I'll try it. One text, simple, harmless. What could go wrong? I pick up the phone. I open the messaging app. Already I don't like it. Everything is too clean, too quiet. Where's the dialing sound? Where's the struggle? Then I see the keyboard. Tiny little buttons, all packed together like sardines. Who designed this? Do they think I have fingers made of toothpicks? Back in my day, buttons were big. You could press them with confidence. Now I tap one letter and hit 3 by accident. I tried to type hello and somehow wrote gecko. Who is gecko? So I start again, slowly, carefully, like I'm defusing a bomb. He-e-lel-o. Okay, good. Progress. Then I want to write, how are you? Simple sentence, normal sentence, friendly. But before I can finish, the phone jumps in. Autocorrect. It changes my sentence to, how are goats? Goats? Why am I asking about goats? Aunt Linda doesn't even have goats. I stare at the phone. The phone stares back. This is war. I fix it. I change goats back to you. Then I keep going. I hope you are doing well. Nice, polite, respectful. And then autocorrect strikes again. I hope you are doing whale. Whale? Now I'm talking about marine animals. What is happening? Back in my day, words stayed the way you said them. If you made a mistake, it was your mistake. Now the phone makes mistakes for you and then blames you for it. But I push through. I'm determined. I finish the message. Hello, Linda. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Perfect. Beautiful. A masterpiece. Now comes the final step. Send. I press the button and immediately regret. Because suddenly I notice there's more text, extra text, text I did not write. Apparently, while I was fighting autocorrect, the phone decided to add its own ideas. So what I actually sent was, hello, Linda. How are goats? I hope you are doing well. I miss your cooking and your face scares me sometimes. What? I froze. My soul left my body. My ancestors felt that. I said, no, 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 no. I tried to unsend it, but of course, there's no undo like a normal human invention. No, no. Once it's sent, it's gone, like a pigeon with a bad attitude. And then the typing bubble appears. You know that bubble. Those 3 little dots, moving, thinking, judging. I start pacing. This is not good. This is not good at all. Back in my day, if you said something wrong, you corrected it immediately. Now I'm waiting for judgment. Then her reply comes in. Chuck, are you okay? Am I okay? No, Linda, I am not okay. I just told you your face scares me. So I try to fix it. I type quickly. Sorry, autocorrect mistake. But of course, autocorrect is still involved. It changes it to, sorry, I correct mistakes. Now I sound arrogant, like I'm proud of it. So I try again. I type, I didn't mean that. And it sends, I did mean that. At this point, I put the phone down. I step away. I look out the window. I question my entire existence. How did we get here? How did we go from clear conversations to this? Back in my day, the worst thing that could happen on a phone call was a bad connection. Hello, can you hear me? Now the connection is perfect, but the message is a disaster. And emojis, don't even get me started. Little faces, laughing, crying, winking. What is this, a cartoon? I saw one that was a smiley face with tears. I said, is it happy or is it sad? Make up your mind. So now I have a reputation. Aunt Linda thinks I'm calling her scary. The phone thinks it's smarter than me. And I'm sitting here, betrayed by a keyboard. You know what? I'm done. No more texting. No more autocorrect. No more tiny buttons plotting against me. If I have something to say, I will call, like a civilized human being, with words, real words, that don't turn into farm animals halfway through. Punchline. Because let me tell you something. If I'm going to insult someone, I want to do it accidentally, with my own voice. Call to action. All right, your turn. Have you ever sent a text that completely went wrong? Tell me your worst autocorrect disaster in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, because clearly, technology and I are not on speaking terms anymore.